So that was a Michael Philip Mossman arrangement of the well-known tune Freddie the Freeloader, which of course is from the Miles Davis album Kind of Blue, which is the most popular selling jazz album of all time. If you haven't listened to that, or you don't have a copy, or you have that in your stream or however you take in music, please obtain that original and check it out. So what Mike Mossman has done here is he's actually transcribed and used parts of the original melody, as well as Wynton Kelly's piano part that you hear Wendy and Alex playing. So he's adapted that for this larger ensemble. These figures that we have, background figures during the solos, actually they're basically calling to something that has its origins back in African culture, if we trace it back that far. But I think the stepping stone would probably be something like Count Basie's band in Kansas City, where we have this, of course, Freddie the Freeloader is a blues. So when we have a blues tune, we're always drawn towards that blues mecca of Kansas City and the practices and things that developed in the Deep Depression, where musicians would go to jam sessions that basically lasted all night, and all of the famous players of the day, including those well-known tenor players like Coleman Hawkins, Lester Young, Ben Webster, and the like, would battle it out night after night, chorus after chorus, tune after tune, all night long, basically. So when we have backgrounds behind a soloist, what we're really doing is we're calling back to that time when horn players were standing in a line waiting for their turn to play, and they might be waiting for quite a long time. So background figures developed as a way of horn players being able to stay active in the performance while others improvised. So if we use that stepping stone back into African culture further and further back, basically what that is call and response, or the use of the community as a whole to participate in every event. So, no one is necessarily singled out, but everyone in some way has a role in that call and response and participation process. So in this music is embedded basically those two things, the rhythmic and a lot of the cultural aspects of African American culture, West African culture, along with European harmony. And out of those two things mixing together, what we have are these wonderful melodies that we come up with.